There's a moment, just before you speak, before you act, before you let them see something real, and in that pause, you freeze, not from laziness, but fear. The fear that if you show who you are, they might turn away. Rejection doesn't stab, it erodes. It makes you smaller, more agreeable, more silent. You laugh when you don't feel like it. You agree when your heart disagrees. You blend in until you barely recognize yourself. But here's the twist the Stoics offer. What if rejection isn't the threat you think it is? Marcus Aurelius reminds you, if you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it. You feel rejected, not because they said no, but because you believed that no defined your worth. It doesn't. Their reaction is not your reflection. It's just a projection of what they value, fear, or can't yet understand. You are not here to audition. You are here to express. And fear of rejection, it's just a sign that you've placed your worth outside yourself. So let's take it back. Let's learn what the Stoics knew about unshakable self-worth. If that resonates, stay with me and consider subscribing for more quiet truths just like this. Let's begin. Number 1, you are not what they think. You've done it so many times, adjusted your tone, softened your truth, all so someone else could feel comfortable with who you are. And maybe, for a moment, it worked. They smiled, they stayed, but you walked away feeling hollow. Because when your identity depends on being accepted, you slowly abandon yourself. But Marcus Aurelius offers a different compass. I am not harmed by another's opinion. Pause on that. Not, I don't care what they think, but their opinion has no power to injure what I truly am. Rejection feels like a threat because you believe their judgment means something about you, that if they disapprove, you must be wrong, broken, unworthy. But that's the illusion. Their opinion isn't truth, it's just a lens, distorted by their fears, biases, expectations. Like a funhouse mirror, it reflects back a shape, but not the shape of reality. The Stoics teach that your character is your only real possession. You can't control how you're seen, but you can control whether you betray yourself to be seen more favorably. So when fear of rejection whispers, what if you replied, let them misunderstand me. I will not sacrifice my soul to be decoded. Ask yourself, do you want to be accepted for who you truly are or applauded for who you pretended to be? Because peace lives in one of those, and exhaustion in the other. Number 2, rejection is just redirection. It stings, doesn't it? The moment someone turns away, doesn't respond, or worse, responds and it's cold. You offered something real, an idea, a gesture, a piece of yourself, and they said, no. It feels final, personal, like a slammed door. But the Stoics saw it differently. Epictetus reminds us, it's not things that upset us, but our judgment about them. Rejection is not a verdict. It's a moment, a shift, a redirection. Imagine a river flowing downhill. Suddenly, a boulder falls into its path. Does the river stop? No. It bends. It adjusts. It keeps moving. You are the river. What feels like rejection might just be the terrain showing you a better course, one that protects your integrity, one that saves you from spending years chasing something that never saw your worth. But only if you stop resisting the bend. Instead of clinging to why they rejected you, ask, what might this rejection be freeing me for? Sometimes life removes people, opportunities, or paths, not to punish you, but to prevent you from going where you don't belong. This isn't abandonment, it's alignment. So next time you hear no, don't collapse, pivot, and whisper to yourself, this is not the end. This is the bend. What if rejection isn't blocking you, but blessing you? Number 3, detachment, not disinterest. You care, maybe too much, You replay the conversation, reread the message, overthink the silence, not because you're weak, but because connection matters to you. And that's okay. The Stoics never asked you to be made of stone. They asked you to anchor deeper, to care without clinging, to love without losing yourself. What they called apatheia wasn't apathy, it was clarity. It meant detaching your peace from the outcome, so that you could still act with love, even when love wasn't returned. Seneca once wrote, "He who fears death will never act as he ought while he lives." And in the same spirit, he who fears rejection will never speak as he ought while he's here. If your joy depends on their reaction, you've handed over the keys to your mind. But what if you took them back? Imagine a candle glowing steadily in a quiet room. Someone opens a window, a gust of wind rushes in, the flame flickers, but it doesn't vanish. You can be that flame, steady even in uncertainty, warm even when overlooked. And the next time fear rises, ask yourself, am I acting from my values or adjusting myself to be palatable? You're not here to convince, you're here to live. Let go, not from disinterest, but from wisdom. Because detachment isn't rejection, it's freedom. Number 4, you only control your offer, not their response. You put your heart into something, a message, a gesture, a risk, and then nothing. Or worse, a cold reply, a shrug, a silence. It feels unfair. You wonder, why even try if they don't see it, if they don't see me? But that's where the Stoics bring you back to center. Seneca reminds us, you must live for yourself. If you do so, you will live for others as well. Your only responsibility is the offer, the effort, the sincerity. What happens after belongs to them. Imagine planting a seed. You water it, you give it light, but you cannot force it to bloom. Some seeds take, some don't. That doesn't mean you failed. It means nature has its rhythm. So does life. You speak your truth with care, but you don't control if it's embraced. You show up with love, but you don't demand it in return. It's not rejection of you, it's just their readiness, their lens, their journey. So ask yourself, am I seeking to offer or to be rewarded? When you shift your focus from outcome to intention, from applause to alignment, you step into your power. Your value is not up for vote. Your offer is sacred, even if no one claps. And when you trust that, every act becomes free, because it comes from wholeness, not from hunger. Number 5, train for rejection like a warrior. Trains for battle. Most people flinch when they hear no. You freeze, overthink, retreat. You say, maybe next time. But the next time feels just as terrifying. Why? Because you've been taught to avoid rejection, not to face it. But the Stoics thought differently. Musonius Rufus believed we must practice hardship, to prepare our minds like athletes prepare their bodies, to train not for comfort, but for resilience. You don't become strong by avoiding resistance. You become strong by leaning into it consistently. Imagine a swordsman in training. He doesn't wait for battle to test his courage. He steps into discomfort daily, so that when the real moment comes, his hand doesn't shake. Rejection is no different. The more you expose yourself to it, deliberately, gently, repeatedly, the less power it holds. You speak up even when your voice trembles. You share your work even when it's not perfect. You ask even when the answer might be no, not recklessly, but with intention, with purpose, with practice, because each rejection becomes less of a threat and more of a teacher. So ask yourself, when was the last time you welcomed discomfort just to prove to yourself you could survive it? This isn't about becoming numb, it's about becoming ready. You're not made of glass, you're forged like iron. And fear only fades when it becomes familiar. Number 6, view yourself from the outside. When you're caught in the fear of rejection, everything feels personal. A glance, a pause, a one-word reply suddenly becomes proof that you're not enough. Your thoughts spiral. Did I say too much? Was I too intense? Not interesting enough? But what if the problem isn't what happened? It's the lens you're using to look at it. Socrates taught us to examine life, not absorb it blindly, to step outside ourselves, to observe without judgment, to witness instead of react. Think of the sky. Storms roll through, clouds darken, winds howl, but the sky itself remains untouched. You are the sky, your thoughts, your emotions, the fear of rejection. They are weather systems, passing, temporary, not the whole of you. When you practice this kind of detachment, you begin to see more clearly. That person's silence might have nothing to do with you. Their cold reply may be their own insecurity. Their no might just be timing, not truth. You learn to pause, to breathe, to ask yourself, if I were watching this from afar, what would I see? A failure or just a moment? This shift isn't denial, it's liberation. It's the freedom to feel deeply without becoming entangled, because you are not the storm, you are the space that holds it. And from that view, even rejection looks smaller. Number 7, rejection isn't personal, it's patterned. It's easy to believe it's you, that something in you caused the no, that if you had said it differently, smiled more, been less vulnerable, maybe they would have stayed. But what if it was never really about you? Lao Tzu reminds us, what is soft overcomes what is hard, and perhaps the softest truth here is that rejection often follows a rhythm, a pattern that has nothing to do with your worth. People carry their own scripts, their past wounds, their expectations, their timing. You might simply be a character in a scene they're not ready to write, like waves crashing on a shore, then receding. It's not personal, it's just tide. And yet you blame yourself for the wave that pulled away. But the Stoics knew better. They taught you to separate fact from interpretation, to see reality as it is, without emotional distortion. So the next time you hear no, pause, zoom out, look for the pattern, not the personal. Maybe they're avoidant, maybe they're distracted, maybe they're afraid of what you represent. Not everything is a reflection. Sometimes it's just projection. So ask yourself, what story am I telling myself about this rejection? And is it even true? You're not here to chase approval. You're here to walk your path, even if others can't yet walk beside you. Let the tide do what it does. You stay anchored. Number 8, live by your inner scorecard. You've spent so long measuring yourself by other people's reactions, their smiles, their responses, their approval. And when they pull back, you assume you did something wrong. But what if the problem isn't you? It's the scoreboard you're using. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, taught that virtue is the only true good, not praise, not popularity, not applause. So the question becomes, did I act with courage, with honesty, with integrity? If yes, then you've already won. Imagine a tree growing tall in the middle of a quiet field. It doesn't bend just because someone walks by. It doesn't shrink if they frown. It simply grows. According to its own nature, you can be that tree. Because if you let the world decide your value, it will keep changing the price. One day you're admired, the next you're ignored. But you remain the same, rooted in who you are. The inner scorecard is quiet. It doesn't shout, but it brings peace. Ask yourself, whose voice are you really living for? Theirs or your own? You don't need to be for everyone. You need to be in alignment with you. That's where the fear of rejection begins to fade. Not because it disappears, but because it no longer holds the pen to your worth. Live by your own measures and let the rest be noise. You began this journey believing that rejection was a wound. But maybe now you see it as something else. Not a failure, not an insult, but a filter. Because the truth is, You were never meant to be everyone's favorite, everyone's yes, everyone's safe choice. Even stars in the sky aren't seen by every eye. Even the most beautiful melodies won't move every heart. Marcus Aurelius said, "If you are pained by any external thing, it is not this thing that disturbs you, but your own judgment about it." So, what happens if you change the judgment? What if rejection is actually protection? Not from danger, but from dilution. When you're afraid of rejection, you begin to bend, to mold, to contort yourself into what they want. And in the process, you start losing the very soul they were meant to meet. But when you accept that you are not for everyone, you become deeply available to those you are for, the ones who don't need you to shrink, the ones who see you as you are. So ask yourself gently, are you trying to be chosen by someone who doesn't even know how to recognize what you carry? You don't need everyone, you need alignment. Let rejection be a compass, not a curse. And if this resonated, stick around, subscribe if you feel called, or simply sit with this truth quietly. You are not here to be liked, you are here to be whole.